not good. Yeah, alright, SlimmBob here. Time for another review. I'm actually filming this on the same day as my True Grit review, which is why I'm wearing this shirt. So I've got to make an effort to make it look slightly different with this hat. So yeah. Not to do it review, but there you go. Yeah, this, I'll be surprised if a lot of you know what I'm talking about, because, well, you don't play Persona, so this is a review of a game, well, a demo for a game. This demo was released on Japanese PlayStation store, like, a few weeks back, and it got took down because apparently it had too many downloads. Yeah, but I've never known that happen, to be honest. So yeah, and the demo I played was Catherine. What is Catherine, you may ask? Well, basically what it is, it's weird as fucking shit is what it is. But it's right good. From what I've played, it's gonna be right good. Even if, like, it's like a puzzle game, like, has anyone used this? Yeah, alright, yeah, it's like a date sim puzzle game. It's by the makers of Persona, and it's their first game on, like, the current generation. What it is, a story, from what I understand, turns out young men keep dying, like, in this town. And this bloke called Vincent, right, with his girlfriend Catherine, spelled with a K, who he's been with for, like, 5 years. I think it's 5 years, yeah. And it turns out she wants to get married. And she's pregnant, right? And meanwhile, there's this other lass called Catherine, with a C, spelled with a C, and he has an affair with her. And from what I can tell with the demo, a huge part of the game is deciding which Catherine to go for, if that makes sense. Like, you have this meter, like there's a bit where you're doing text messaging, and you text them both, and you can, depending on how you respond, a bit like Mass Effect. Oh, Mass Effect. Depending on what you respond, the meter either goes, you know, leaning towards either one. And I assume that, you know, whatever you choose in those conversations affects your relationship with him and stuff. So yeah, and the thing is, I know this is going to be done very well because it's the makers of Persona. And the thing is about Persona, you know, the battling, it's not that innovative. It's a JRPG, turn-based, its own little tweaks, you know, like the knockdown and all that. It's got its own little thing, but it's a basic JRPG. The big thing about Persona, as you may know from my other videos, it's the social aspect. This game looks as if it's going to adopt that same social aspect. But instead of a JRPG, the other side is a puzzle game. And you go on blocks. In the demo, the main bulk demo, you have to climb up these blocks. And you'll have to, like, pull out blocks and try and find your way up before the monster at the bottom can kill you. And yeah. So yeah, it turns out these young men are dying. And after Vincent's having these dreams, and it turns out there's rumours going round that when young men feel as though they're falling, when they're falling in the dream, they'll never wake up. So he can't fall. Like, I can kind of see, like, the whole point, you have to go up to evade these monsters, because if you fall, you'll die, like in real life. So he's sounding batshit crazy, I know. But that is Atlus. That is what they do, and it looks right interesting. Like, the anime as well, you know, the animation. Oh, the cutscenes, the animation cutscenes are amazing. Oh, just, the only problem with this demo is in Japanese. So, because there's a lot of cutscenes, and a lot of dialogue, and a lot of getting to know characters and stuff. But I can't read Japanese. I've looked on YouTube at a translation, and it's made me even more curious about it. Do you know what? I'll send a link to that video, actually, the first part. I think it's in 3 parts. But if you're really curious about it, watch that. Because it's not on PlayStation Store anymore. It's still on Xbox. but I ain't tried making a Japanese account on Xbox. The point is, it looks similar to Persona, like story-wise, but more adult. And the puzzling, to be honest, it's alright. The puzzling's alright. It doesn't look incredible. I've got to be honest, the puzzling, the only problem with the demo, I think the game when it comes out, I don't think puzzling will be a huge thing. Because it's from Atlus, I think a lot of the gameplay will be around talking to people. Because it shows, at the end of the demo, it shows a video of Vincent walking around the bar and talking to people, and it's like, and going on arcade machine, and you know what I mean. I think the world itself is going to be more important than the nightmares, because the puzzling takes place in his nightmares, and the story is going to be much more important. That's why I'm going to play it. It's going to be a complete different experience, and the only thing is, will it get released over here? Even if, when I say here, I mean North America. Because it probably won't come out over here, but I'll import it from America. I don't mind doing that. But by the time you watch this, it's probably come out in Japan. I have great faith in Atlus. Just, even if it's not your thing, just check it out. Please check it out and just see what you think. And it'd be great just to support this kind of game. If this game sells, it'd be so good. If it got released over here and it's sold, it'd give Japanese game developers a bit of faith that they don't have to keep creating mediocre shooters. They can make their own creative games, and I think that's one of the big problems in today's market. I crave Japanese. Yakuza 4, I blooming pre-ordered Yakuza 4 because it's like one of the few Japanese games that I can sink my teeth into that isn't Nintendo. And even Metal Gear, that's not the same. Deadly Premonition, that's one of few that's so Japanese, that. But you know what I mean, it's hard to explain this, it's only a demo. I just want to bring it to your attention. It looks cool. Have a look at some videos. If you got a Japanese Xbox account, have a look on that. It's right, it's good, it's interesting stuff. I want to know what you think. But yeah, this is SlimmBob. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.